2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're on the cliffs of La Jolla, California, the famed Torrey Pines venue, and it's our opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pines South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point. But this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun to play in. I tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot.
Let's get down to the first hole. And before we get into all of today's drama, let's check in with Henny Koyak. And we're hearing word that there's a bit of a rivalry going between our featured player and Zhang. How could they possibly see anything that's wrong with Zhang?
Luke, I couldn't agree more. Not only is she a young superstar player, she has trophies for breakfast. I really don't think this was a good rivalry for our featured player to get into. Let's see.
Thanks for that, Henny. Looking forward to seeing how this rookie fares against Zhang.
Could not be more perfect.
And let's see if she can set the tone for a good day. Yeah, that one will play. She's standing over her second shot. Choosing the 9-iron here. That was a beauty. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Hey, nice looking line. She finds herself in a tie for 12th at the moment. Torrey Pines South has a wonderful short par 4 coming right here at the second.
Yeah, a nice little ease into the round, isn't it? Fairway metal off the tee, driver really not needed, but this green can get a little tricky with 3 distinct tiers on it. Find the right one, and you could be finding an early birdie. That one's right out of the top drawer.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Ooh, this might be hold. That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. And back to the course with the live action. Second shot on the second. Didn't that look good for a long time? A birdie putt awaits. And after that, she'll move to 2 under for the tournament. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. 11 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
This one started out on a good line. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The fourth hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Not bad. Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Yeah, well played. This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And she remains in first place after that one. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. And from there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Not a bad play, that one. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, she's put a pure stroke on this. Good speed too.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
And so close to the birdie. What a shame. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 4 under for the round. The 6 hole's a really cool par 5. Once you get back up onto the top of the hill here, you want to try and take on the corner of this par 5.
Yeah, taking it down the right-hand side, it will seriously reduce this par 5, but you got to avoid the rough. It can get really nasty. From there, you could possibly run it up between all those bunkers. There's one low spot area on the left-hand side of this green that will come into play should you get your distance control a little bit wrong. What a gargantuan tee shot.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it. Feeling strong, going for less club.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
This one is clocking in around 43 feet.
Starting this one out to the right. Let's watch it break.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Now leading by 1 shot. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South Ridge. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly. Also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Nicely done. What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Going with the 7.
This one's looking pretty good.
That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. She's currently in first position. The final hole on the outward half is a par 5. Runs right against the boundary fence and it requires 2 big shots.
2 long straight shots required if you want to find this par 5 and 2. If you don't, a nice little layup. Give yourself a good number for a 3rd shot. There is a nice little shelf there if it pins up top left. Watch the spin down on the right hand side. Watch it go in the hole maybe.
a three-time victor already this season. This one's heading up towards the putting surface. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Six feet remaining to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Oh, she tagged that one. This sand shot awaits. And let's catch up now with Zhang.
Yeah, not easy coming out the sand, but this is looking good.
Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Could it be? Oh my, what a chip from the thick stuff.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. John, what's she looking at for this putt?
This is looking like around 45 feet, guys.
Well, this looks pretty handy. Has it got enough pace?
Ooh, this is tasty.
Oh, so close. Well judged. Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Just 6 feet between her and the hole. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. Leading by 5 shots after that. '13 is a really cool par 5, the first of 2 in the inward 6 holes here, but you've got to nail your drive if you want to get there in 2.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely do they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Well, that was a good strike. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Wow, what a shot. Here's Rose Zhang. Oh, I like the look of this. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And with it, she's going to extend a lead on the field.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Well, that's a handy shot. From about 100 yards.
It's a green seeker. Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. $15 works slightly back inland here at Torrey Pines South, but you still need plenty of focus.
Why are the straightaway par fours the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
This shot from about 190 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Lovely effort, that. Now to Zhang.
And this just might be good enough to go down.
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Just a short putt remaining here. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. '16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. Let's take a look at Zhang, shall we? Oh, be the right club. That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. This putt is from 14 feet. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is just going right the whole way along.
Ooh. She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for par.
Currently 11 under par for the event. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there, and that'll be a good hole. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
A big breaking putt. This has started perfectly.
Appears to have overcooked this one. An opportunity to make a par here. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. She's built a solid 6-stroke advantage on the field as we move to the next. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Well, this is bold. She looks to be going for the green here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
9 feet to the cup. That's great golf there. Almost an eagle. And now a look for birdie to finish off the round. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. All right, Rich, this is a great day for our featured player going to the final round, but there's a name right behind them on the leaderboard that's got to give them some headaches.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Now to the first hole. She's played beautifully all tournament. Will she take it all the way to the finish line? Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. She's played that one nicely. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Pretty good shot there.
This is her second here. "19 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got to read.
A huge right to left swinger.
So close. Big putt for par coming up. A bit long on that one. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Yeah, it's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. She'll be happy with that. Lessens the sting of the bogey on the last.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
sitting at 12 under par for the event. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good. That doggle hunt.
From about 130 yards here. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
A good look at a birdie here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. To par 4, the 5th hole.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
That's tidy. Second shot here on the 5th. And tidy looking shot, that one.
Rose seems to have been pretty confident so far, perhaps even a bit smug. But after what this player has produced, she's looking a little nervous now.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Oh, what about this start?
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Let me tell you, she can manage her bag in this wind.
Surely it's going to.
Should be happy with that one from the fringe. Good putt. And let's have another look at that one. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Here we are at the par 4 7th hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Oh, that is boom. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
She's got 150 yards to this flag.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. It's just about 3 feet away. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. We've arrived now at the par 3 8th.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Nicely done. It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. Sit down. Sit. That one's just going to catch the light rough. Oh, right by the hole. This one's for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, sensational. She striped that.
Could be trouble. Needs to hold the fairway.
That's not a best. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Can she make her par on this one? And she's our leader. Hole number 11 is a par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that was so close to going in. Putting for birdie. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. That's a good putt to make, that one.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Okay, and after that hole, now 21 under for the event. Hole number 13 is a par 5.
This is one of the most interesting par fives you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
And Henny, what kind of a lie is she drawn?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
Is this one going to go down? That takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Great looking shot this. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This is her second shot.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Ooh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's going left to right.
Ooh, more red numbers appearing on the scorecard. Coming at exactly the right time.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
The 16th is a par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Good putt there. That'll work.
That will drive you bats.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
From about 100 yards.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And it's a score of -24 as we head to the next hole. And now striding to the final tee of this round.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Handy effort, that one. What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Yeah, this one. It's looking like a 230-yarder. She's going for it.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Well, what an opportunity in front of her. This for the tournament. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at around 19 feet here.
Oh, asking for a big break on this one. That's disappointing.
Big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
Not the end of the world. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the picturesque Monterey Peninsula, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. What a picture-perfect day for this round of golf. We can't wait to bring it to you on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. That's a good one to build momentum on. Second shot here on the first. Almost jarred it. Five feet remain.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard, and she is in front. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This is looking really nice off the tee. This one is right at it. Wow, imagine that. It was so close. She's got a big chance here, an eagle putt. Extending the lead, that is the way you do it.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
She's now at 3 under for the event. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. A 13-footer here. John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt starts out pretty straight towards the hole, though it should move a little to the left.
Just needed a little bit more on that one. That's a bogey on the scorecard and will give the rest of the field a little bit of hope. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. On the tee on the 4th hole.
Is she going to be aggressive? I sure hope so. If she's successful, she can extend her lead.
That is an absolute missile. Big shot out of the greenside bunker.
Will it? Will it?
A tap in for birdie. You gotta love it. For more, we send it down to John.
Hey guys, we are checking in with
Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the second.
Oh, get in.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader.
The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Opting for the 6 iron. That's a pretty handy shot. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Will it go in? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And she's holding another one. She continues to build on her momentum and her lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And as we check the standings, our featured player is ahead by 3. Rich, one of the great par 5s in all of golf is the 6th hole here at Pebble.
It is. It's one of these par 5s that you think I can take advantage of it because it's not that long. However, though, you can mess it up as easy as any other hole on this prestigious layout. The 6th is a beautiful but difficult par 5.
Well, Canada does have a bright star in Brooke Henderson. She's a consistent contender almost every week, it seems. Of course, she's won some majors. She's won a national title. She wins regularly on the LPGA Tour. There's a lot to like about Brooke Henderson.
Well, how could you not like the fact that she swings it like perfectly? I mean, it's just phenomenal how good her swing is. I mean, it's just, you would just dream of being able to be that good. And she falls out of bed every single day and is that good.
It looks perfect.
I know, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. But, you know, she's just got an all-around game, and she's, you know, she's got the personality to match where, you know, she's going to win plenty more tournaments in her career, and she's going to do it by just devastating you. And
well, she's Canadian. She probably apologizes for beating you.
No, she doesn't. I promise you. She does not apologize for beating you. She's like, if she does, she says it sarcastically. Oh, so sorry. You know, better luck next time. Because she, you know, she's that fiery. She's a heck of a competitor. You know, I mean, I just enjoy watching her compete day in and day out. It's a lot of fun being around her and seeing what she's capable of.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader.
We have a par 3 on this one. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
She nails another birdie. That's her 5th. As we move on to the next hole, she has a 4-shot advantage on the field. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with 8-iron here. on the green. That's always mission number one. This is a putt to get to 7 under. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
She's looking at, I'd say 17 feet here.
This is on a great line.
That looked good, but just not enough pace. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Oh, that's the perfect place to land it. Watch it run. All right, we can work with that. Still some work to do here. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left to righter.
That one just rolls by.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And as we move things along, our featured player is up by 3 shots. A par 4 here.
Oh, settle down. Stay there.
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut. She has flushed this from the rough.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. A chance here to get to 7 under par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Chalk up another. That's the 6th birdie of the day. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Well, that'll work there. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup. This one is all over it.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This looks like it's going to go left.
Just missing the birdie there. And that should secure the par on this one. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take her to 8 under. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
She played that nicely. And he's down there.
By my pacing, she's got 130 here.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
A little bird tells me this is for birdie.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
That one's heading down Broadway. This effort from Tony Finau just a short time ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. Let's get back to it, shall we? She's standing over her second shot. sitting at 9 under par, currently in the lead. How close was that to going down? She needs this to save par. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She's got 10 feet, her favorite distance from today.
That will work. Now 5 shots up after that hole.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green. Well, there's some excitement going on elsewhere.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Well, this is right down the... Oh, how good is that? Buries it for birdie as well. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well.
Time to get back to the course. The 2nd at 15. Hold on a second. What a shot that is. That is tight.
Couple of shaky moments on this hole, but that one is top drawer, guaranteeing the par.
She is moving along now at 10 under par for the championship. 16, a par 4. How about the extra roll right here? Here's the 2nd at 16. This looks right at the pin. What a beautiful leave right there.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
This for a birdie run.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Let's go over to 17, the par 3. This is a 9-iron on the way. What an aggressive play. This has a chance. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Starting this one way out to the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Before we go back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. We close out the back nine with a par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
This will play nicely. Here's the second at 18.
Going for less club here.
All right, a longer putt remains. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Putt on a good line. A putt that's getting better. This one is going to go. And folks, at the end of this first round, she finds herself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Today will be a special day for one player. It's the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalon here. Pleased to have you with us today. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's go out to the first hole. It doesn't look like anyone will catch her in the final round. Let's join the action now. Oh, flex on that drive. Time for the second shot on the first hole.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
And that is going to work for her.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. She's got this left for birdie. Padding that lead. Wow, what a start.
Always a nice way to ease on into your round, birdieing the first.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. She got all of that one. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
That was the right club. Now a good look at the hole. Okay, setting up from 12 feet away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Right on line, but just misses. Now this putt for birdie. She gets that one to drop and widens her lead.
Yep, she's got her game face on right out of the gate.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Let's take a moment to update everything on the course with a look at the leaderboard. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. Rich, you look at Colin Morikawa and his iron game, he is always locked in.
He's just one of these players that is able to repeat the same motion time after time. It's robotic-like, but it has an artistry to it as well. He really is one of the players that you just want to sit there and watch on the driving range, kind of get mesmerized by exactly how good he really is.
This putt for a birdie. Henny is right there.
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup. Starts off looking good.
That was the line.
Yes, it goes. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Wasn't sure if that was the right play off the tee, but boy, was I wrong. Now an eagle putt.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
A slight break to the right here.
Oh, what a big shot there. An eagle.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top.
I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Going with the 6-iron here. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. currently at 19 under par for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5. Oh, that was mashed. This is her second here. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Oh, what a putt.
This player is putting for fun.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
What a beautiful shot into the 7th green, and now a birdie putt coming up. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th. I like that one. Well, that's the way you play it.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This putt from 3 feet away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
I think she likes that one. Catches the downslope, and this should run out. That's a pretty good shot right there. Setting this one up from about 100 yards away. This one is absolutely hunting. That's a really nice approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
5 feet remains.
A really good look at birdie.
She gets that one to drop, and that is her 6th birdie of the day. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. We start the back 9 with a par 4. This is a bomb.
I thought it was gonna hang on, but nope.
Down to Henny.
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not gonna cause any trouble. It's sitting good. Nice out the rough here. With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. That's a little wayward.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing. Looking good.
It's tracking towards the cup.
Oh, you rotten thing.
And finishing this hole with a little tap in. And now 25 under par for the tournament as we move over to the next hole. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Opting for the 5-iron. Outstanding approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. She gets that one to go down and she's extending her lead. And that puts her in first place. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. This is her second shot.
Very nice indeed.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Wow, that was just striped.
Players on other side of the golf course making some noise. This is a beauty of a third.
That's in the jar. Second shot here on the 14th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That one slides by. That'll hurt. And that brings to an end that hole. And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
This tee shot is looking good so far. That would have been one for the highlight reel. How about 18 feet to the hole?
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
So close.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Catching the downslope, this might chase out a little more.
Our leader is putting on a clinic out there. This shot from around 100 yards out. This one headed for the green. Another good shot from our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This putt left for birdie. Ooh. that was close. And a 4-footer left. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3. This is a 7-iron on the way. Buckle up, take a look at this one. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
She's got this one for birdie.
Looks good.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We've made our way to 18. She's got the lead. 1 hole to go to close it out. This looks like a really strong tee shot. Beautiful shot from our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
This is a 5-iron. Love it. Aggressive and almost rewarded. If this chip goes down, she is the winner.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
This putt left to be this year's AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am champion. The putt drops, and our featured player has won the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
To win at Pebble Beach must be otherworldly for this player. Great performance.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.